very much. President General Ohaneze Igbo, Chief Dr. Emmanuel Iwanyamu, Mbah, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, because of time, I'm going to also ask that I stand on the well-established protocols by the previous speakers. I am indeed honored to welcome you all to Enugu today on this occasion of the World Igbo Day for 2023. I am most excited to see this turnout of our brightest and best, from our honored royal fathers to our eminent spiritual fathers in the clergy, and of course my fellow governors, and in Igbo, whether here or following us virtually as it's normal nowadays. Our famous song, Chima Achebe, once said in the best-seller book, Things Fall Apart, and I quote, "A man who calls his kinsmen to a feast does not do so to save them from starving. They have food in their own homes. When we gather together in the moonlight, village ground, it is not because of the moon. Every man can see it in his own compound. We come together because it is good for kinsmen to do so. And so it is that we, the Igbo, kings and king, are once again gathered here to interact and reason together. I must quickly commend the choice of Enugu for this event. As we all know, Enugu has played a central and consequential role in the history of not only the Igbo, but indeed the history of Nigeria. Firstly, Enugu came into being in the early 1900s when coal was discovered around us. Enugu also became the administrative center of the southern province in the 1959. Subsequently, it became the capital of the eastern region, which encompassed today Enugu, Okpara, Imo, Bayelsa, Abia, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Cross River. After the Civil War, it remained the capital of the current South, the area of our qualities, and encouraged us to emulate our great forebears by building strong bridges with other ethnic blocks across the country, whenever it's in our best interest to do so. In my view, such handshakes across the Niger would be a sign of strength and not weakness. This welcome trend and this event, as well as others like it, will ultimately help us build capacity, which we can channel back to our homeland in the southeast in many areas where there is room for improvement. For me, this event is unique in that it reminds us why we, Igbo, by focusing on the things that unite us, our colorful culture and tradition. While there are many reasons for solar discourse in Igbo land at the moment, it is also important to remember that it is not all doom and gloom. And while we still have so much to work on and repair, there is still plenty to be proud about being Igbo. These are things that will continue to boost our self-belief, belief in Igbos and Igbo land, and will ultimately find expression in more tangible areas like our economy, through economic growth, and ultimately in increased appreciation of the need for peace and tranquility in our Igbo. Culture is also inextricably linked with societal values. Thus, as we put our culture in focus with events such as we are concluding today, we are sure to experience salutary impact on the strength and relevance of our value systems, which recently appear more and more to be in need of a boost. Finally, culture, as we have seen in many other parts of the world, can constitute an economic asset, even to the point of becoming a foreign exchange earner for the owners of the culture in question. Countries like India, Egypt, entertain millions of visitors annually to cultural sites like the Taj Mahal and the pyramids, respectively. Who says our culture cannot be elevated such heights? With increasing development in the concept, even the word Igbo become a tourist attraction to Igbo at home and abroad, as well as their friends and well-wishers across the world. Given the events so far, it's obvious to me that this episode has been a resounding success. On the strength of this, one can expect that the next episode will reach even a new height in attendance, splendor, and overall impact. Now that the event has ended, let me join you all, especially those of you who may be visiting Enugu for the first time, to relax and spend the rest of your weekend here, so that you can have the opportunity to fully enjoy the hospitality for which Enugu is known. Once again, it is a pleasure hosting you. Thanks for coming, and I wish you Godspeed as you journey home after this event.
Barr está pintando desde el puesto.
You're